One for me, for changing my life and supporting my dreams. Having my little way, ghetto used to act funny. I don't know who I can trust. We confident, they don't know about us. I don't trust these niggas. Ain't no place we warmed up. Ain't no microwave in the room.
Y'all have microwaves there?
Yeah.
Right back with the hook. Get under. Get under. Yep. Double it. Double it.
I started pressing his ass. Yeah, get the paddles. Little bro.
That's 12, man. That's 12 rounds.
Shakur just definitely did a lot for my career, bro. And everything was genuine. January 31st, they're gonna see the two of the best fighters in the sport of boxing. You're not paying attention to Teofimo, bro. Nobody, I don't care about Teofimo. At the end of the day, Teofimo is terrified of me.
He's gonna want to make this a fire fight, but I think that's gonna be his downfall. It ain't me more so proving it to myself. It's more so just stamping it, like cementing it in my legacies. I think with the guys that he fought, they either had this, but they didn't have that. And when he's fighting me, I got this, I got that. And that's gonna be the difference come fight night.
On the last day of camp, Shakur improved his skills in a natural way. He focused on stamina, clean eating, strong discipline, and sharp technique instead of building big muscles.
I'm trying to put on all that muscle and all that extra. They keep talking about skills pay the bills, and that's what's gonna show up on fight night.
We looking forward to this here fight with Teofimo. I know we can guarantee you for sure, 100% he's gonna be ready.
This camp feel way different from previous camps. Being away from my daughter, being away from my future wife, that's the most challenging thing. You gotta keep your eyes on the prize. This is sharp as I think I done been for a fight. My diet, I let the nutritionists and all them kind of people take care of that. I just show up and eat whatever they give me. So I pay attention to what makes me feel good. And I just
On his final day in the gym, Shakur stays ready and locked in, building his skills, stamina, and game plan for fight night.
get bigger, I'm a superstar later on. I just gotta keep working.
And this is the main event. He is a former featherweight world champion, the 2016 Olympic silver medalist from Newark, New Jersey, Shakur Stevenson.
Shakur's coach says training him is easy because Shakur listens closely, applies moves quickly, and stays focused during every session.
A coach is, of course, like a coach's dream, you know. He's technically sound, you know. He's disciplined. He does everything right, you know. All you gotta do is talk gloves and give him water majority of the time. You don't gotta worry about skipping no steps, you know. He gonna follow everything, plus do a little more on his own time, you know. He make a coach job easy.
Shakur works hard on the pad with his coach, drilling combos, sharpening speed, accuracy, and timing while staying disciplined and focused.
I'm at a jump rope, probably do some sit-ups and shit, some abs. It ain't over there. I think like 8, 9 on the bag, 3, 4 on the pads. What was that? 3 on the jump rope. I did 15 rounds altogether.
I ain't saying if you count them 7 with the shadow boxing.
Yeah, I did 22 rounds altogether. Now it's time to go eat.
Shakur values his team support and points to Terrence as a strong guide who motivates him and mentors him both inside and outside the gym.
I put a lot of great people around me, challenge me and push me and take me to the next level, and I think that's what keeps me at my sharpen. Terrence Crawford, that's my big brother. I love him to death. I feel like if he wasn't in my career and in my life, it'd have been very difficult getting to the level that I got to. He kind of taught me is take every guy serious. Seeing him and seeing how he prepared for guys who I know that's not on his level, it kind of turned me up to make sure that I do the same.
You the guy, you 4 kings, but you're in my way. So I gotta move you out my way.
This guy is the best, and we're here to face the best. That's just what it is.
T.O.'s that guy. Like, I admire his style. I done said this before. I think he's a hell of a boxer. He's fast, he's strong. He got boxing IQ, you know how to outbox people. We sparred before. We did.
Shakur explains that Teofimo's shared sparring clip is misleading. The workout hadn't started yet, and the video was edited to give a false impression.
Very misleading. It was the first round. So we warming up. Ain't nobody really laying nothing. Like, he know deep down inside, he remember how the sparring went.
He said stop recording. Come on, dog.
Well, he gonna want to make this a firefight, but I think that's gonna be his downfall. Being that I know that I'm getting in the ring with the truth, I want to elevate my game and make sure that I'm better than him. I want to be better than him in every on fight night, and that's...
Shakur spends time stretching and warming up to improve flexibility, avoid injuries, and get his body ready for hard training before fight day.
Yes, sir. I ain't never get around. Out here. Y'all be hitting
King Jerem, Nazan Ben Israel, trained Shakur on the pads during camp, tightening punch combinations, improving rhythm, and keeping Shakur sharp and ready. A new leaked audio of Shakur Stevenson shows his thoughts before the Teofimo Lopez fight. Known for talking about legacy, skill, and proving he is the best, Shakur now says money matters more to him than belts or awards. He calls belts trophies or trinkets, made to sit in offices, not real value. He prefers big paydays, saying he would rather buy property or enjoy his money than show belts at home. Analysts say this marks a change in Shakur's story. Before, he focused on legacy fights, especially going after Tank Davis to build his name.
Shakur, in a recent interview for the Teofimo fight, they asked him, have you wore your belt in the crib? And he was like, nah. And then he spends the next few minutes downplaying belts, right? Oh, belts are cool, but they're trophies, they're trinkets. Listen.
Championship belt around the house for fun. I don't know what it is about belts. Like, it's like, trophies is trophies. Like, I don't know, I'd rather get a big check and go spend some money on some property or something. Belts is cool. Like, they good to place in your office and put them up. They look good for people that come see them. I think the money, I like the big checks.
Do you think you can land a punch?
I like the money. I don't care about belts. Time to expose the boy. Previously, Shakur spent his whole career talking more so about legacy and proving he's the best.
Now, Shakur's words show a practical side, similar to Gervonta Davis, who has long put money over trophies and prizes. Shakur seems more grounded and business-minded, showing his drive goes beyond fame or old-school prestige. Some fans may see this as controversial, but it highlights a reality for modern fighters. Success isn't just about belts. It's about taking opportunities and securing financial stability.
Very reason. Speaking of Gervonta Davis, your newfound statements of not caring about the belts sounds eerily similar to what Gervonta Davis has been saying. Roll the clip.
At one time, it was always Tank in your mind who you wanted. Is that still the same way or no?
I came to terms with accepting that the fight may not ever happen at the end of the day. And I can't, like, it is what it is.
You was literally saying that fight's gonna happen. No matter what, it's too much money. Eventually it's gonna happen. But what changed it now?
You could tell he's not really, like, he don't want it like me. Like, I really want this.
Right.
Like, he's...
Tank don't want to fight, I really want it. So, for starters, if two people haven't fought for whatever reason, how do you determine in that situation who wants it. Neither one of y'all fought each other.
Jesse Hart gave a clear and honest look at the upcoming fight between Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez, making the matchup even more interesting. Hart says the fight stands out because the fighters have very different styles. Shakur is a long-range specialist who controls distance with his footwork, forcing opponents to fight on his terms. Most fighters struggle to close that space, but Hart thinks Teofimo won't hesitate to step in and disrupt Shakur's rhythm. Unlike others who give up when outboxed, Teofimo is expected to apply pressure, crowd Shakur, and make the fight physical from the start. Hart also noted that Shakur is ready for rough tactics when pushed close. He uses strength, positioning, and clever moves to unsettle his opponents.
About the main event with Shakur and Teofimo Lopez.
I love that fight for a lot of reasons because Gordo, Teofimo Lopez, the takeover, is going to come. He's going to try to break that distance best he can. He's not going to just give in to that distance that Shakur got with his feet. Shakur is a distance fighter, and people don't try to break his distance because he'll get rough. He'll use that forearm and put it in your throat. He'll push you back. He'll try to, once you break his distance, Shakur get rough in there. That's what I like about it. He ain't scared to make it rough. He ain't scared to get physical with you. But Gordo is not going for that like Lomachenko. This is gonna be, I'm curious to see.
Still, the big question is what happens if those tactics don't work? If Teofimo closes the distance, Shakur might have to adjust, throw more combos, and fight outside his comfort zone. Hart says Shakur's biggest strength isn't speed or power, but his footwork and spacing. His skill at controlling distance could be one of the best in modern boxing. That ability might decide if he stays in control or faces one of the hardest nights of his career.
To break Shakur Stevens' distance, in the rough tactics and being physical doesn't work, I'm curious to see what bag is Shakur going to go in. Is he going to just start all out throwing combinations, or he going to still try to establish his distance? We know that Shakur distance is his greatest asset. His distance is not his timing, not his hand speed, because that's all that to me is average. He had average hand speed. He had average punching power. He had average footwork. His greatest asset is his distance. That's what he had. That's greater than Floyd Mayweather. It's greater than Andre Ward's. It's greater than
Shakur Stevenson responded to Teofimo Lopez's recent remarks, saying they seem more about jealousy than fact. He noted that whether on regular TV or big ESPN cards, his viewership has always been higher, even in their hometowns. Shakur says he has drawn bigger crowds and stronger support. He believes Teofimo's frustration comes from not getting the same attention. Still, Shakur didn't fully dismiss Teofimo's feelings. He said every fighter wants recognition, but felt the way the comments were made turned personal feelings into unnecessary criticism.
It was more so a jealousy, but not just being realistic about what was going on at the time. I think if you looked at my views on regular TV, because people try to act like, oh, regular TV, that's a good thing when you fighting on ESPN. So you looked at my views and you looked at his views, I always did more than him. When you put me in front of my hometown fans, you put him in front of his hometown fans, I always did more than him. So I think that's where the jealousy kind of lies. Yeah, like at the end of the day, he really ain't had no reason to say all of them things, but he just jealous that he's not getting the shine that he feel like he deserved. And I felt like he deserved it too. I don't disagree with him.
You don't want to take it away from him.
No, I don't disagree with how he felt about it, but the way he went about it, like, oh, they don't like black fighters. No, it ain't ESPN, brother. It's who you is the problem.
Shakur Stevenson's longtime coach, Wally Moses, gave a strong warning to Teofimo Lopez, saying Shakur's skills are much greater than many realize. Moses reminded everyone that Shakur was not just a skilled amateur. He's been a world champion multiple times and even earned IBA Fighter of the Year. That award marked him as the best amateur boxer in the world at the time. Moses said Shakur's dominance has followed him since he was a child. He outscored and outclassed thousands of opponents as he moved up through the ranks. For Moses, the success is no accident. He believes Shakur's strong foundation, discipline, and ring smart set him apart from most fighters today.
Shakur wasn't just an amateur boxing champion. He was a world amateur boxing champion on more than one occasion. Also, he was the IBA Fighter of the Year, making him the best boxer in the world, an amateur boxer. So, you know, Shakur's looking for those same things from Zay Quinn in terms of inside the professional rankings, but Shakur has been proven that he's been the #1 boxer throughout his life. He's #1 in every category that he boxed in, from a kid coming up. You know what I mean? Here in the U.S., he had eclipsed every boxer over by 1,000, almost close to 2,000 points in terms of his winning. So, you know, it's not a thing that, you know, people be talking about what have Shakur done. They know what Shakur done in his amateur ranking. And Shakur done everything that they never were capable of.